Last time we left off, the Hands of Unity had a tense encounter with the Creator after arriving to the town of Widowheart, running into Romeo's parents, and sleeping at their home. The party were given a ring that now had the soul of both Igris and Valerian in the same ring. The party debated on who should take it, if they were even to use it, ultimately allowing Mace to give it a shot. And during their travels in the city, the ring was too much for Mace, which ended up exploding on his finger, causing a few deaths and multiple injuries. And the party intended to rest up at Romeo's parents' place for the time being. However, after arriving to the place, they were confronted by Romeo's parents, who showed that Isabel, their daughter, Romeo's little sister, had strange markings on her back, saying different things to each party members. Her parents went a step forward, and basically with Romeo's dad being the one who forbid Romeo from going along with the group to the temple. Romeo agreed, but planned to sneak out later that night with a message sent to Otis to wait for the group to wait for her. The rest of the group, after leaving the house, headed out into the city to get some transportation. With limited funds, they managed to get a large robot spider and a simple wagon attached to the back, while Lucien and Mace decided to head out of town to stay out of sight from the Inquisitors, who have been keeping tabs on them. The rest of the party waited for Romeo, and as night came, Romeo attempted to sneak out of the house. However, she was caught by her mentors, her parents. Her father reaffirmed his resistance with her going off with the others, but with some pushing from Romeo's mother, her parents ultimately gave Romeo their blessings, along with some gifts. Romeo quickly took off, meeting with the groups at the stable, and with some minor confusions with trying to get Mason Lucian, the party managed to once again hit the road with a brand new transportation, heading finally to the town of Thuril. Which, it is nighttime, so there is where we are going to resume. So the party has just now all convened into the wagon. And just so we're clear, it is basically just the giant robot spider and the wagon. No covers or anything like that. So I'll leave it to y'all to decide whether how long y'all want to travel, or if y'all want to travel through the night or not. Totally up to y'all. But if y'all do, y'all would take a point of exhaustion, or y'all can just pull over to the side and rest up.
You probably want to stop. I think want to stop. I'm trying to remember. Didn't who was it? I think it was you, Mel. Didn't you say you had something to do right at the end of the session? You said it'll wait. What was that?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know for sure if it was her or not, but I have an idea. So, as we're traveling, I will take out a torch until we decide to rest, and I'll light it, and I'll use my thieves' tools to create the weaver's tools again to start making a cover for the caravan, a crafting, a sun cover.
I don't remember if I was gonna do anything.
I think we should be looking to stop.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm gonna
Nice.
try to attune to my I'll do the cloak first as we're traveling.
Okay. But just be sure, are we all stopping for the night already? Or are y'all just going to keep on going?
I
Well,
think
how
we
much-
should stop probably.
I think we're stopping.
I was gonna say, like, how much longer will we realistically be able to go before we'd really need to consider stopping.
Um, it would
More
probably
exhaustion
it wouldn't
levels.
it would probably be very
long.
very like uh a short travel distance because y'all basically left after Romeo's parents were heading to bed, so it was already late as it is. So probably gonna have to stop very soon in order to not get the point of exhaustion.
Right.
On the roleplay side, every character is exhausted because there's mentally exhausted because there's an explosion happened.
Nah, y'all are fine.
Yeah, so we start looking for a nice place to stop.
Okay. Then, just to clarify, I'll totally leave this up to y'all because this is my fault for not bringing it up. But I'll give y'all the chance for us to retcon it. Did y'all buy camping supplies? Because y'all don't have any tents nor sleeping bags because y'all kind of left it back in the Empire when most of y'all were basically abducted.
It's true.
So
Lincoln still has his. But
I mean, we probably would have when we were buying supplies, right?
I think we would have.
Yeah, let's say we did.
Remember correctly.
I mean, it makes the most sense.
okay.
Lucian would still have his because he wasn't with them when they over, and he's still.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Then we'll say for camping supplies, which would be it would be roughly about 5 tents, at the very least 3 brand new tents and stuff. We'll say for just basic camping for tents and stuff, we'll say it'll just be a silver.
I'll do it. I have a lot of money now. 1 silver for all of it? Or
Yeah,
each?
1 silver.
Alright.
But did you have 1 silver before? Because tech.
Yes, I did. I had 35 gold and 250 silver. I don't know where it came from.
Shh. Alright. Then, as the party pulls over to the side and gets unsettled in, this is kind of, yeah, this is going to be the first night that this entire group is actually going to be spending outdoors, since y'all mainly traveled via bus over to the capital. So, as all y'all basically get a designated tent and set it up, and one by one, you one of y'all gets the fire started and pulls the wagon up to the side. And we'll go ahead and bring everybody over here. As y'all get the fire going, I will ask who is taking first watch. There are 3 watches that are required, so who is taking which one?
Take first watch.
I can just do it all, technically speaking.
Technically, but you would have to be put in standby mode, which
Yeah, but I
occasionally
still
shift
Here and
yourself.
see, yeah. Because while I'm in the Century's Rise, I think it's called,
Mhm.
I appear inert, but I still hear and see as normal.
Yeah, so y'all just call putting on and do it that way or not.
Or I can just split it like halfway. I'll do half of it. And then... But
First watch. Just to be on the safe side.
And this will take second watch.
Okay. Anybody for? I guess Lucian will finish you off on the third one.
I'm gonna sit out there the whole time too.
Okay.
Do all the watches, but I'm gonna be inert and just kind of in a spot where I can kind of oversee everything and everything's within earshot.
Yeah, doing good.
Lucian says that he's gonna be out there the whole time.
Yeah, it'd be like, I'll post up over here. I don't know if you name me.
You can maneuver wherever it is you want to post up.
Sam, I know I didn't probably get super far with my weaving. Maybe, I don't know. How far did I get?
With 21, you did get a pretty good um, amount, and y'all are. Now, did quickly. It took y'all maybe roughly 20 or so minutes to get to a camping spot. So we'll say you got with the 21, 1/4 of the wagon.
I, I'm just gonna walk up to Lucy and then and just be like, so I know it's not much, but this might be able to keep you warm. I know that you probably don't actually need it, but it would help me sleep better knowing that you've got a little bit of cover, you know.
All right. I mean, that'd probably be better for someone that actually gets some use out of it. I'll be fine.
Would you like a spare pillow then?
I don't need amenities like that much these days, but appreciate the thought. I'll be sitting, not laying.
Mm, okay. Well, if you do get lonely, my tent's just right over there. Uh, Just in case.
Noted. Thanks.
I Great. Good night, everyone, and I'm just gonna go to bed.
Okay. Y'all can go ahead and
Wait,
choose whichever tent y'all want. If you're trying to enter, you gotta click on the door icon for the walls to open it up.
Ah, I
There.
I
see.
see.
There
I
you
forgot
go.
about that.
Just watching, just right there.
Yeah, I was like, why is he not
Lucian's like,
letting me?
what is you guys doing? Open the door.
Yeah, proud of y'all.
Romeo just walks into the front of the tent and is like, oh,
Oops.
why didn't it work?
It's been a stressful night.
I forgot. Gotta hit the door icon.
We'll say Agora just goes in here. And Mel, are you trying to get in that tent?
No, I'm just standing next to the tent I'm gonna sleep in after my watch.
Okay. Then I'm gonna need you. Well, I'm actually. I need both you and Lucian to make me a perception check. All right. Huh?
Showed 18!
18 on my screen too.
Yeah, that was 18
Yeah.
on my screen as well.
That makes no sense.
You
Very.
got a minus 14 to perception, I guess.
I don't think so.
Oh, you see a fire? I guess maybe it like lagged for some of us.
Yeah,
Huh.
it might just be kind of. It just shows the animation. But
Man, loaded dice in the system this time. Anyways. Okay, so Mel, as you're relaxing by the fire, enjoying the warmth in this cold winter season, you are enjoying the warmth as you're looking around and keeping your eyes peeled. But as you're kind of sitting there drifting off, just staring into the fire, you can't help but get distracted by everything that's been going on and what the future may hold. And it just seems to just fill up your head and just distracts you from having a proper watch. Lucian, you're zoned in. You're focused. You're seeing every thing. You see moving over there? Oh, just a leaf. but you see it.
Locked in.
At least one of us is.
Mel, is there anything you want to do in particular during a watch?
Mel is just gonna sit there and stare at the fire and daydream and hope that where we're going isn't too bad.
Okay. As you're sitting there and drifting and just daydreaming away, Otis, I need you to roll me a d20 for me, please.
Gasp.
Okay. Otis, as you're drifting off to sleep and getting calming down your excitement and your happiness for Romeo coming back to the group and being excited for the new travel and the new destination and just overall excitement for being in the Rasa Empire or Rasa Kingdom. You suddenly, as you're drifting off in to sleep, you suddenly open your eyes and you see you're in a big empty void. And you're just floating there. Like there's no gravity, there's no floor, there's no time, there's no space. You're just there. And as you're looking around and trying to make sense of everything, you suddenly blink, and all of a sudden you're now in a nice cushioned leather chair, and you see in front of you, directly in front of you, and all to your on your left side and your right side, you see a what looks to be a cubicle of some sort, like a desk, and you're seeing about 18 monitors all along your view. And you see some are blacked out, like they're turned off. Some are broken, but you see four that appear to be on, and they're showing different colors. You see one is gold, like it's showing the color gold. One is red, one is purple, and one is green. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm sitting at the cubicle, and I'm facing these monitors. Like it's just monitors. There's no like device hooked up to them.
No, you see the monitors having cables that some cables seem to be going up into the darkness above, and some seem to be going into the desk itself.
Okay. Okay, and the colors again, I got gold, green, red, and
Purple.
purple. Okay. This is very similar, sort of, to the last stream. So I think that his first instinct is to kind of like take careful note of each of the wires in which monitor they're going to. And a little flash of recognition to the pattern. I think that he is going to try and go and see if he can like mix the wires, and see if that does anything differently.
Okay.
And to see if he can get some of these like different screens to turn on as well.
Okay. As you're sitting up and you're looking behind the broken and the turned off monitors, you're looking at the different wires are plugged in on the back, and you're seeing some of the wires seem to be very, very degraded. Like you see some of these protection rubber that holds on the cable itself seem to be torn off. You're seeing some of the wires itself seems to be clipped off, and you see some are just simply unplugged. And you're looking at each one, And what exactly are you trying to do? Are you trying to like plug in the ones that are simply unplugged, or are you just trying to like what exactly are you trying to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's like more options than just the four that are present right now. I'm kind of wanting to see if I can do some experimentation to turn on other channels per se. So yeah, I guess I will try and like start with the ones that have not so damaged wires and like try and work on those to see if I can get those operating first.
Okay. Then, as you try to plug in on the wires into the back of the monitors that light up, they seem to be corresponding with with the colors of the monitor that's already on. And you see the broken or the turned off monitor that's right above the gold monitor, the one that emitting gold light, uh, turns on and emits the same color of gold, and another one by the purple light monitor emits purple as well. And so far, the ones that are simply powered off or unplugged would be checking my notes. Would be a total of 3 different monitors. One by the gold, one by the purple, and one by the red.
Okay. Um, hmm. I'm gonna try and see if I can get one, since the others colors have one. I'm gonna see if I can find one for the green as well, to see if it has one. So I'll probably fiddle around with that for a second, um, or at least see if there's anything special about it.
Hmm? Okay. Make me an investigation check.
Okay.
Damn, you got +8 to your investigation. That's smart.
I didn't even know that either
Yeah.
until now. So
So as you begin looking at all the different wires, it's hard for you to tell which wire exactly belongs to which and which one emits a certain color because they all seem
Mhm.
to be a standard having a standard black covering on the wires, and even on the wires that don't have that covering, they seem to be a simple red and blue wires.
Mhm.
So it's hard for
Hmm.
you to like, even with the 18, you can make a good assumption that it's hard for you to tell which one could possibly be which.
Fair. Um, hmm. I think I think I'm gonna start unplugging everything that is not green then. Um,
Okay.
let's see where that gets me.
Okay. You start unplugging everything that's not connected to the green monitor, and as you unplug each one, as soon as you unplug one of the monitors that's on, as soon as you unplug it, you see the screen cracks and then crumples.
Hmm.
Do you keep going?
Mm. It's perfectly good technology. Um, I think I falter for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. You keep on plugging wires, and the same thing happens with the next monitor that's on. You see it cracks and then crumples, and you keep. I'm assuming you keep going, even with that.
Hmm.
Okay. You keep on going, unplugging all of the other monitors, and each monitor that's unplugged that was powered on cracks and then crumples, only leaving the single green monitor that's on.
Yeah, I'm gonna examine this one again just to see, like just to like see what is going on. Like, do I see anything in the monitor itself too?
As you start to examine and you look into the monitor, you suddenly see the monitor's image begin to elongate, and then you seem to fall into the monitor as you look in, and you blink once, and then you find yourself in a vast, beautiful looking forest, giant, colorful trees, and you are on a grassy patch on the forest floor, and you can't help but look up, and you're seeing what looks to be villages built into these giant trees, and you see what looks to be bridges connecting each house to another, and you're seeing people walking on each bridge. Just seem to be a whole society up in the high stakes of the trees, and you're looking, and it's a beautiful sight, a very smooth and elegant architecture, and you're seeing people. You're looking up, and these villages are about near the top of the tree, which is close to 300 to 500 feet up in the air. So they're very high up. And you can't help but just marvel at the sight, just seeing this establishment. And you then see movement. As you look over, you see what looks to be a humanoid elf, a male in figure with long blonde hair and very sharp features, green emerald eyes, just walks up and looks over at you and goes, "Ah, Master Otis, it's good to see you again. Come, we are late to the battle, so we should probably get going."
Oh, right, the battle. Sorry, my mind is all frazzled. I'm so sorry. Remind me of your name.
Are you okay, Master Otis? It's kind of hurtful that you forgot my name, but you are human, and I guess you have shorter memories than us elves.
With all the stress and all, I, I feel like I'm in a bad dream, with all this all happening. I do apologize. Being human, as you
It's
said.
it's understandable, Master Otis. Well, if you need a refresher, my name is, and then you just hear, and he just gives you a smile and goes, "Well, now we reintroduced ourselves. Come on, we gotta hurry up to the battle. The elven the elven army is having a bit of pickle with the wall, and we need your expertise like usual."
Of course, I'm happy to help.
Come along, Master Otis, and you see
Hmm.
y'all begin walking, and he kind of just silently enjoying your company, and just as you're walking through the forest, you can't help but notice all the different buildings up in the trees, and you first think that there are a bunch of tree houses, but as you keep on walking and walking, more buildings are connected with more sturdier bridges, and it hits you that this is basically a giant city that's in the trees. And as you're marveling at the sight, you hear the elven male speak out and goes, "Man, it's hard to believe that you've only been here for 10 years. Man, it did not feel that way. Time goes by super fast for humans, but
Mm.
thanks to you, we were able to help get ahead of the advancement of the enemy army, so we are thankful for you. And It's one of the, if you need a refresher on this, it's one of the reasons why I became your apprentice.
Right. And what a great apprentice you are in this lovely, lovely city that you've also helped me with. Everybody's helped, right? I couldn't have done this alone. We couldn't have done it alone. It takes a village.
Yeah, you are Master Otis. As awkward as usual. Come on. As y'all keep on going, you soon exit the what seems to be the city limits, as you don't see any more buildings up in the trees. As you keep on walking, you get to it's still filled. You still see nothing but trees left and right and forward and backwards. And you see the elven male stops and looks up, lets out a high-pitched whistle, and soon you see more elves come out. And a lot of these elves are wearing what looks to be a dark green armor covering their bodies. Very elegant in design. And you see that they walk out and they give a slight bow to it looks like they're giving a slight bow to the elven male, but when they look at you, they give you a more respectful bow to you. And you're seeing many different voices are greeting you, saying, "Hello, Master Otis. The battle is about to begin," and they're ushering you forward. And you are brought to what seems to be the battle line. You see a line of elven soldiers decked out in green armor and helmets that covering their bodies, and you see that they're at attention and have a military strictness. Their back is straight, their arms are to the side, they're holding what seems to be a silver spear in their right hand and a green shield in their left. And you see that they're strict and firm. And as you're brought to the to this front line, you are positioned about 100 feet away from the front lines as you're observing it, and y'all are still in the forest, in this giant forest. And as you're looking forward, you see the elven male next to you has his arms crossed and is looking around, and kind of just speaks out loud and goes, "Man, the enemy army has not been sighted, and we don't know where they are, but we know that they're heading towards us." Do you got any ideas, Master Otis?
How long ago was it that we knew of their approach?
About roughly an hour ago that they were marching their way. But let me see. Scout leader, and you see another elven figure walks up, and you hear in a feminine voice calls out and goes, "Yes, Lieutenant. When was the last sighting, and where was it exactly?" And you hear the scout goes, "Roughly 40 minutes ago, about 100 miles away." And you see the elven male nods his head and goes, okay. At the current usual pace of the enemy army, they should be here by now. I don't like this. They usually have surprises if they're taking this long. Alright, just send word to the rest of the men and women. Be prepared and stay firm. And you see that they nod their head and turn around and start conveying the orders. And you see the elven male just has his arms crossed and just goes, "I don't like this, Master Otis. Something's wrong."
I agree. The bastions are manned. The cannons, are they ready to fire?
Of course, Master Otis. We followed your instruction to the letter. So they should be working at full operation, and we should be able to pump out enough lead to They can blow up those tin cans if I say so myself.
Right. Yes. I suppose we're on the right track here, and we're doing this out of respect, of course, to save lives. Um, I suppose I should continue doing a round of checks then. Where to next?
Well, if you must know, and as before you can continue speaking, you see his elven ear twitches slightly. You see he looks off to the side, and you see most of the elven soldiers around. They all kind of twitch a little bit in their heads, and they begin looking around. And you see the elven male looking around and kind of begins looking up in the trees, and then goes, Master Otis, I hear clicking? This is unusual. We usually hear the heavy steel foots of the enemy army. I don't understand. And then you suddenly hear what sounds like a whip crack. And then you see the elven male freezes. Like he suddenly gets stunned. And then he looks down. And you see what looks like mechanical threads are wrapping around his body. And you see he looks down, looks at it. Looks back at you, Otis, and goes, Master Otis? And then you suddenly see he gets yanked up as coming from his back. You see a thick metallic, what looks to be a tentacle coming into the trees, and he gets yanked up into the trees, and on the seemingly crawling on the giant trees, you see what looks to be it looks to be like a mechanical skeleton, like an exo skeleton that's latched onto the trees. And as soon as the elven male hits the exoskeleton, right away you see it begins bearing into his skin and crushing into his flesh and bones. And he lets out a scream as his head begins to get encased with steel. And then you suddenly see in about roughly a minute, you see what looks to be a purple colored steel warforge. As you see, he just, and his his eyes begin to glow gold, and he looks over among the army, and you hear him go, candidates found. Conversion in progress. Activate the swarm. And suddenly you look up and you're seeing many different mechanical tentacles seem to latch out into the army. And right away you hear, enemy attack! Enemy attack! And you're seeing different mechanical tentacles rush down and begins to basically yoink different elven humanoids up into the trees. And you see one is lashing over towards you, and you see a elven soldier just pushes you out of the way and goes, run, Master Otis, you must get back. And he gets yanked right before your eyes. And one by one, you're seeing that these elven soldiers seem to be converted very violently and painfully into Warforged as they're latching onto trees. And one by one, they begin dropping down and fighting different kind of elven soldiers. And basically you see that they're not killing the elven soldiers, but basically knocking them down and incapacitating them to allow these free exoskeletons to basically crawl like a weird bug as they're crawling on all fours with that looks like mechanical limbs. But it's basically like if somebody was crab walking, basically like that. And they seem to be scuttling towards elven soldiers and latching onto them. What do you do?
Um, ah, I'm gonna take out my pistol and start firing and try and run.
Okay. You begin.
Um,
You begin to pull out a pistol and you begin running. And as soon as you pull the trigger, you suddenly see coming from your pistol a full-blown lightning bolt just shoots out of your pistol and hits the nearby warforged, sending them down. And you see more warforged looking over towards you. Now it looks to be hundreds of warforges looking at you, and you see that some are charging at you, some are crawling over the dead, and they're just charging at you.
okay, wonderful. I'm gonna cast enlarge on myself and book it even more like dash dash dash.
Okay.
Uh, Firing if I can find the time. But yeah.
Okay. You cast enlarge on yourself and you double your height and you begin booking it as fast as you can. And as you keep running faster and faster, still firing off your apparently lightning bolt gun into the crowd of war forge, you're hearing the hard, heavy footsteps of steel boots marching towards you, and some are scattering, some are chasing you, and as you keep running and running, you soon notice that war forges are running from tree to tree, like they're going from above you, and you see some Warforged are very differently designed. You see some are heavy and bulky as they're charging after you on the ground. Some are slim and elegant as they're jumping off the tree. And the ones that are slim and elegant are much faster, as you realize they're much faster than you. And as they seem to flank you, you see that they toss out what looks to be mechanical tentacles that shoot out and begin coiling around your body. And before you can even do anything as you're running forward, you suddenly get tied up in this mechanical tentacle, even if you're in large form, as many war forges are just grabbing you. Now, slowing you down enough where all the other warforges are just dogpiling on you. Like they're grabbing your legs, they're pushing you down onto the ground, and they're just dog piling you. And as your vision begins to get blocked out by the many different warforge, the last thing you see before the lights go out is you see a warforge standing over you, and you have no idea how you can tell, but you can tell that this is the Warforged that belonged to that elven male you spoke to, mainly. That was apparently your apprentice, just looking down on you, and you see a trail of dark red mist coming out of their eye sockets, just looking down at you before your vision goes black.
Oh, lovely.
Mel and Lucian.
Yes.
Nothing happens during your watch.
Awesome.
Woo!
Next person on watch, which would be Mace, I believe.
Yep.
And still me.
And still you, yeah. Okay. Boop. Drag you out of there, Mason. Then once again, I need both of y'all to make me a perception check.
Okay, it says 4, but I rolled a 10.
You rolled a
Or
11.
11. It said 4 on me.
It said 4 on Lucian, so I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. I don't know. Very weird. Anywho's. Looking around, Mace, you come out and you see Assumingly, you give an acknowledgement to Mel, who goes in on the tent to rest, and you look over at Lucien, who is still in standby mode, still posted up, and you sit down at the fire and begin looking around, keeping your eyes open. This isn't the first time that you've done something like this, stand guard and watch during your training in the nights. And as you're keeping an eye out, looking around, hours go by. Seems like your watch goes by without any issues. Was there anything you want to do, Mace?
No.
Okay. Then the rest of your watch goes by without any issues. Coming to the final watch, which I believe would just be Lucien.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, Lucien, I need you to roll me a perception check. Oh, well, damn. Okay.
That's a natural 20, baby.
You see everything. You're
I
looking
see
around.
the future.
You're seeing everything. You're seeing on the trees. You're seeing the stars. You're seeing the fire. You're seeing the creator on the other side of the fire pit. You're seeing the angels up in the heaven. Wait a minute. Not just fucking with you. You're looking around and you just see everything. Is there anything you want to do during your watch, Lucien? Your quote-unquote official watch.
No.
Okay. Then the rest of the night goes by without any issues, as one by one you all begin waking up. One in particular, more violently than others. I'll let y'all guess who. But one by one, y'all exit the tent and begin making your way out. Now, is there anything y'all want to do or discuss as y'all are packing up tent before hitting the road, or do y'all just want to hit the road?
I think I'm good to go. I think that is nobody else does, huh?
Okay, yeah. I assume everybody else is good.
Yes.
So I do have a question regarding my film. Did I get to long rest?
Say that again?
Oh, did I get to long rest?
Yes.
I'm so far away.
Yeah, you sound very far.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can fix that.
Oh, that's a horrible taste.
How about now?
Much better.
Okay. So could I update my spell since I'm artificer slash wizard?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how to do that in Boundary.
Unfortunately, it's awkward.
Yeah, it's...
You got to do it on D&D Beyond, and then has to be refreshed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
biggest shortcoming for sure.
Womp womp. Okay. Um, okay. I think that I've already picked out my spells from the last time, Sam. So do I just give you the link for that?
No, if you already picked out it, then I can just update it right now. Let me just take care of that.
Okay.
And it'd just be your
Sorry.
spells. No, you're good, you're good.
Yeah, just my spells.
Yeah, boop.
I do have a question about hit die.
Mm-hmm.
So you only incorporate like 4 to 3 every long rest?
No, when you take a long rest, you recover all of your hit dice.
I
What?
recover 4 and I'm missing like 3 of them. That's why I'm confused.
They're all back.
Huh?
Unless they're doing, unless when Foundry updated with the new D&D rules.
I don't think that should.
Dude.
Oh, the hit die amount for anybody changed. Hit die's the same.
Otis, double check your spell list and on Foundry and make sure that's right. That's right.
There are so many spells now. There's a lot of duplicates. This is
Here, if on your character sheet next to the search spell deal, if you go right next to the X, there's that like filter. If you click on that,
yeah.
you should see a drop down and click on prepare, and that should shorten the list.
Okay, let's see. Yes, that helps
Yeah.
significantly. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, just double check. That's weird. For the long rest rule. Let me double check this. The number equal to half. Huh. Echoes DM to DM question. It's supposed to recover all hit dice, right? Or am I just making that up?
Yeah, it's supposed to call over all of them.
Huh, I guess then this is a new rule. Apparently the new rule is no, a long rest in D&D 5th edition does not recover all hit dice. Instead, a character regains up to half of their total hit dice, rounded up to a minimum of 1 die. Apparently that's a new rule. Fuck that. Okay, I'm just gonna put you back since we're not using the new rule system just yet. But there, Mace, you should have all your hit dice now.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Alright, so everybody else is ready to hit the road?
Yep.
Yep.
Apparently, that's actually
Yes.
not the new rule. That's how it's always been. I've just been doing it wrong.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've
Every-
always played
I've
that
played
you don't get
that
them
way.
back.
Like, you get them all back.
That's very weird.
That makes, because when I watch people play it, that's what they do. They bring back all the hit die back.
Well, you know what? Everyone is just doing a house rule. So,
Like how the potion bonus action rule.
oh yeah, that's just
Exactly.
that's just universal. Okay, anyways. So, as the party packs up and hits on the road, I will ask, who is driving? Not
Oh, this is driving.
about to say not everybody at once.
Use your spider, you drive it.
Oh, I mean, I don't mind driving, though. Would now this is a personal, well, not personal, but so I could either drive or I could work on providing ourselves some cover or and working on that to so that it's not so cold on everyone.
You're the only one who has any knowledge on mechanical things.
Wow. No.
As we look over at the robot.
Yeah.
The person that's also an artificer.
Yeah.
Mace doesn't know that. He knows the Warforge, but he doesn't know that he can mess with technology.
You know what? That's fair. It's wrong to assume.
I mean,
I'll drive. It's fine. I got it.
Look at
I'll
it.
wrangle this spider.
and what a good spider volt is, I don't think it would be much of a problem.
Still not less weird.
So do you name all of your little mechanical creatures after different animals than they actually are.
What do you mean?
You've got Dog, who's a bear, and then Roll is a spider.
Oh, and Danny, forget about Cat. Rest in peace, Cat.
Think
Oh,
of that cat.
What's
oh,
cat?
Akora can tell you. Cat was like the loveliest little homunculus servant there ever was. Now, speaking of, do any of you happen to have a valuable gemstone with you? At least like um a few hundred pieces of gold in value.
Don't have a gemstone, but I'm sure we could find you one once we go to Thurel.
Oh, I would so love that. I'd so
My-
love to bring back Cat. I do miss him. He's great in battle. Well, sort of.
If I remember correctly, helped kill Cornelia. If I remember correctly.
Mhm.
I think so. I killed someone. Yeah, oh yeah. Cornelia's bitch ass ghost or whatever.
Bitch-ass
Bitch ass
ghost.
ghost.
Was the I don't remember. I don't remember anything that's ever happened.
It's all good.
I wasn't there. Romeo wasn't there.
Yeah.
You're just playing your
I,
character.
Yeah, I'm getting in character by being stupid and forgetting everything.
yeah.
Building it.
I mean, like I said, great. Cat did its job perfectly. A catastrophe aversion technology. It really saved the day there, sort of. And it was modeled after a cuttlefish.
A what?
One of those
What?
cute little creatures in the sea. You kind of have you not read of them?
No.
What's a
I didn't
bug?
exactly do a lot of studying of creatures.
Oh, we have to change that, Romeo. There's so many lovely things that you can learn about. Oh, and it really expands the things that you can dream about. Therefore, might we all visit the library when we get to the next? No, wait, we don't have time, do we? Oh, what a shame.
They're after we deal with,
Mm. I
you know,
agree. Mm-hmm. The more important matters, I understand. Yes. Sorry, I just get excited about well. But yeah, to answer your question, I suppose I sort of do. It's not really intentional. I don't suppose. Um, I mean, Spider here is a named Spider, but with a Y instead of an I because it's a spy there.
oh,
Wow.
But I don't suppose it's mechanical. So, yeah, I suppose you're correct in your observation.
Oh, help me.
Oh, anywho, I'll go back to this knitting project unless anyone else wants to help me.
I'm driving.
I've um I've got some things to do.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm also not very
Mel,
good at knitting. I don't
okay.
think.
Uh, Mel, Mace,
I've
would you?
knitted before or done any kind of thing like that.
I don't think we much help.
Okay. Um. Well, anyone have an interesting story about their life that they'd like to share? Like your most favorite story about yourself? Anything?
During that
All right.
time, Lucian, roll me a d20 for me, please, since you're the one driving. Otis, roll me a Wii tool check for the play. Playing it. Oh boy. Let me
I don't like the sound of that.
let me
We crash and burn.
Oh,
Fine.
Wow.
Oh, I really don't like
All
that.
right,
Oh, God.
I'll give. Let me deal with Otis first, since it's probably gonna be the quickest. So Otis, as you're beginning to knit, and you're getting real into it, and I think you're getting almost completed as you're getting it, and you're like, yes, this works, this works. And as you feel like you're finished. Like you finished the whole quilt, like the whole blanket. And as you're looking at it and you're looking it over, you notice one single thread in the middle of the blanket is loose. Like it's like it completely gone. And it's like right smack dab in the middle, and it is to your eyes it's very noticeable. Like it's right there, and you can't help but focus in on it, as it's just basically ruining the entire look of the sheets, and you're just focusing and focusing and focusing, and you just feel that it's annoying the shit out of you.
I will shear the fuck out of that. And right after I do so, I will use mending on it to fix anything that I've fucked up.
Yeah, really nice. Then Lucian, can you roll me a d6 for me, please?
Oh boy.
Please don't run us into a tree.
Well, you know.
It explodes.
Spider explosion.
Oh, vol, whatever. Big
A
spider.
dragon appears.
Don't tempt me.
Again.
Another one.
Yeah. I do like my dragons.
I don't. Leave me alone. I don't want to blow up.
Hang on, I need to. The fuck was I writing? Oh.
Real.
Oh. I must have been sleep deprived when I wrote this one up.
Oh no.
I don't know if I should
Huh.
be worried about that statement.
Let me just. I need to.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
That's a good sign.
So, as y'all are traveling on the road, Lucy and y'all are, you're driving on the cart. Before we continue, did anyone want to actually share a story about their lives?
I'm trying to attune to my stuff, so I'm like focused. I'm not paying attention to anything.
Just keep wring her hands like, oh god, no.
Mace is like, I don't think you want to hear my life.
Oh, the Mace actually says that? Cracks knuckles.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, Otis is like, what? No, tell me everything. And I'm like scooting up next to Mace, and I'm like intently listening to everything that Mace has to say while we're driving.
And the car is asleep. Then, whatever Mace says, y'all continue on down the road, just traveling as normal as you can normally be. And Lucy, and you keeping an eye out. And suddenly, you see Spider begins to, Vol is beginning to slow down, like on its own. And as it's crawling slower and slower. It suddenly comes to a complete stop. And then you see in the middle of the road, you just see it goes. You hear it goes, object detected, preventing blockage, preventing crash. And it's just in the middle of the street. And you look in front, you don't see anything there.
Where?
You see here, Volko. Object in front. Please remove before continuing.
I'd love to, but I don't see anything.
Object in front. Please remove before continuing.
Oh my god. Alright.
Is it loud enough for everybody to hear?
I'll get out and go look for this object.
Okay. You dismount and you look look at the just trying to look in front and Lucian, I need you to, if I can get this over, make me a perception check. Okay. As you're looking up front and you're looking back and forth, just trying to find whatever it is that Spider seems to be, or Vol is adamant that is in front of it, and it does not want to continue without it being removed. You're looking at the ground, you're looking in front of Spider, and you're just looking around the cart. You can't see anything. And then you look at Spider, and very, very tiny, you see something on Spider's face, like right between his eyes.
What is that? And I'll get closer and look at it.
You get close and look at it, and you see it's a tiny, tiny humanoid figure. And you see it seems to just be flatting out. It looks like it's just laying down. It seems almost like a sun tan. And you see what looks to be transparent small butterfly wings coming out of its back as it's just laying there.
I kind of reach out to go grab it. Pull it off.
As you reach over and grab it, you hear it in a tiny, tiny voice. You hear, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, hey, hey! Get that! Why are you grabbing me?" And you just see him looking. You see this tiny, tiny humanoid figure just looking at you. And as you grab it off, you see a trail of sparkling dust coming off of it. And you see the figure looking at you and goes, "Ooh, I wouldn't touch me if I were you."
You fucking fairy, aren't you? Get off my damn ride. Go get.
Ooh, you're very rude. I don't like rude people. So I'm going to give you a boop. And then you see he puffs into pixie dust. And then appears right in front of you. And right when you're trying to grab him, you see he just boops you on your mechanical nose. And suddenly you erupt in a puff, like a puff of pixie dust. And you are suddenly a duck.
Great.
Everyone else, you see what just happened. All you see is Lucian grabbing something off of Vol, And you then suddenly see he poofs into pixie dust, and now he is a duck.
What?
Huh?
What? Just happened?
I'm gonna jump down and like go over to where Lucian is as a duck. And just like look around. Did we hear the pixie talking at all? Or is it too quiet?
It's a little bit too quiet.
Okay.
Like, only Lucien was able to hear it.
So I'm just gonna look around, see if the little pixie's still there, but basically just looking
Okay.
as Romeo for what turned him into a duck.
Okay.
Is he a mechanical duck or a regular duck?
He's a very mechanical duck. Echoes, give me your best mechanical duck impression.
Oh. I can't see. I don't see shit.
Okay. You're looking around and you're trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. And you're just mesmerized by this mechanical duck that just looking at you. And you see that its mechanical eyes seems to be tracking something around you. As Lucien, you see the pixie, and like you see the fairy, and it is very small and tiny, and you see a trail of what seems to be pixie or a fairy dust coming off of it, and you see you can just hear its voices going, "You're a duck, you're a duck," and then turns and looks at Romeo and goes, "Ooh." And you see just expertly, seemingly dodging wherever Romeo's looking, and just always behind her head, and goes, let's see. What should I turn you into? Oh, I know! And suddenly, Romeo, you see in a puff of pixie dust, you see this tiny humanoid figure right in front of your face. And you just see it goes, "Hi there!"
Ooh. Hello. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Yeah, because I didn't want you to see me. We're going to have fun, okay?
Did you turn my friend into a duck?
I like your enthusiasm. Let's have fun. Boop! And just boops you on the nose. And you are a tiny hamster.
Great.
A tiny purple fur or light purple hamster with two tiny horns.
Otis.
May as well go up to Romeo and Lucian, Romeo Hamster and Lucian Duck, and now we'll try to figure out what's going on.
Let me just double check. Do I have a duck token? These are the important questions.
It'd be funny you have a hamster token, but not a duck token.
I have a giant hamster token that I can just shrink down. But I don't know if I have...
I'll be a miniature giant hamster.
I do have a duck, but just not a mechanical duck. So I'm sorry for breaking y'all's immersion.
Can't believe it. You don't have a mechanical duck token.
I'm sorry.
For this, you didn't have that for this exact situation that might have happened.
Listen, there's only so much prep. You know what? No, I'll take the fault on this. I should have prepped better. I apologize.
I should have expected that.
I mean,
Just made a mechanical version of every single animal token.
There's only
just in case I ever.
Just in case Lucian ever gets turned into an animal.
There's only
somehow.
Yeah, there's only so many like mechanical artwork that I can personally find. So I apologize.
Be better. If you wanted to, you would.
Any who's Lucian, you would be.
I guess.
Oh, nope. Get back up there. Lucian will be over here. You would be gone, and in place is a duck. Right. So, he was whatchamacallit? Mace, you're the one that got off next and went to go investigate?
Yep.
Okay. As you hop off and you go over, I need you to roll me a perception check to see if you can tell what the hell is going on.
16.
Sorry, just check, making sure this is good. Oh, there it is. Okay, so 16. As you are off and you are also looking around, open you over here. And Romeo, bring you over here. You are gone, and in your place is a tiny hamster. Just double checking. Romeo and Lucian, can you see the map?
No.
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. Hang on. I'm just gonna bring y'all over here for now. And y'all just be creepy figures in the woods. Okay. Meso, as you come around and you look over and you take a peek, just looking around, you do see a trail of pixie dust seemingly flying around the small, tiny purple hamster. And as you're looking at the hamster, you're just very confused on what the hell is going on as you see a tiny humanoid figure with transparent butterfly rings, and you can hear it, and goes, "Oh, you're such a cute little hamster." "Yes, you are. I just want to pinch your cheeks." "Oh, you're so cute." And you just see it.
Is he like in my face?
Oh yeah.
Can I try to bite him?
I was going to ask, so it doesn't notice me that I notice it yet.
Doesn't appear to be.
I'm going to try to grab it.
Make me.
And history repeats itself.
Make me a strength check, and Romeo, you can just roll me a d20.
Seven.
Okay. So,
Not looking good for me. I rolled 2 ones.
so Mace, as you try to reach, like you try to swipe the humanoid figure, you see the pixie is still giggling and just go hee 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 hee. "Aw, you're just so," and you see it explodes in pixie and dust right in time as the small purple hamster bites down on your gauntlet hand. Doesn't do any damage to you, and Romeo, you chip one of your small hamster teeth. And then you hear, Mace, you hear right next to your ears and go, "Oh, you are violent. You were trying to touch my body. How dare you? Don't you know no means no? I need to protect myself from people like you. My mama told me to always make sure to have consent. So, would you want to have some fun?"
No.
No. Huh. That's a weird way to say yes, but it's your culture, I guess. So let's have some fun with you. Ooh, I know what to do. And you see it seems to a puff of pixie dust right next to your shoulder suddenly appears in front of your head, and you see this humanoid tiny figure just looks at you, waves at you before booping you on your helmeted nose, and suddenly, in a big explosion of pixie dust, suddenly you see Mace has turned into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Huh.
So, Otis, Mel, and Akora, all three of y'all see two of your companions suddenly just poof in pixie dust, and y'all see a mechanical duck and a small purple hamster. And when Mace goes to investigate, you suddenly see he explodes in pixie dust and turns into a giant, what looks to be reptile-like creature. Otis, you would be the only one to know that this is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I think I would audibly say that out loud as I see it, and I'm like, "You're supposed to be extinct."
Oh,
I think,
this
maybe.
one's here.
And we still don't see the pixie slash fairy, right?
You can get off and try to make a perception check.
I'm terrified.
Otis, do you think if we get off together and look at what's going on?
Sure. Why not? I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Y'all can move now if y'all want. If y'all want to disembark.
Um, uh, I kind of want to go towards Lucian first and like kind of like bend down to pick him up. I hope.
Mhm.
And kind of like examine him to make sure that he's okay. First of all.
Duck Lucian, do you allow this and your duck ways?
Yeah, but he's just.
Alright.
Like you know that meme where it's, I believe it's Jennifer Lawrence, if I don't remember, where she's pointing and crying and screaming. It's like that, but he's quacking in the direction of this pixie. Just.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up Duck Lucian and look in the direction that he's kind of like quacking in.
Okay. Mel, what about you?
I was gonna attempt to pick up Romeo, little hamster Romeo.
Hey, Romeo, give me your best hamster impression.
I don't know what hamsters sound like.
Just make a tiny little squeak.
Yeah, just a little like. I can't do it.
You don't have. You don't have to. You don't have to.
I'm gonna laugh too much. I can't do it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit in Mel's hand. I'm just gonna try to point with my little tiny hamster hand at wherever the pixie is, but I probably don't see shit because I rolled a 1 on my perception.
No, the weird
just
thing.
kind of like.
The weird thing is, now that y'all even shrunk, all three of y'all, you included, Mace, when y'all transform into these different types of animals, you can now clearly see the pixie as it's just flying around. Like, you can clearly see it now.
I'll point at it with my little hamster finger, and I'll like frantically squeak at her.
I try to bite that stupid fairy.
Okay.
I'm just enamored with how cute Romeo is right now.
Otis, make me a perception check. excellent roll, guys. Yeah, let me see.
Yay.
Let's see about this Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay. You see the pixie mace right hovering on Mel's shoulder, and you see it kind of just looking and waving at Hamster Romeo, and just going, "Oh, you're just a cute little thing. You're so small and cute, and you're just so cute. I can just gobble you up. Oh, yes, I will." And you just look at it, and you're just suddenly filled with rage at this little tiny demon that just abruptly disrupt your group, and you feel yourself growing hungry as you lunge down, and you see the pixie looks up at you and goes, "Ah!" And you leech down and bite the pixie whole. Now it's in your mouth, and you grind your fingers, and you do 34 piercing damage, and bites down, and suddenly you see the pixie seemingly appears right next to Mel's other shoulder, covered in your drool and slime, and you see he is hurt, like he is bleeding, and parts of his body has been bitten off, and you see he looks back at you and goes, "Ow! If I knew you were gonna do that, I would have made you something much, much cuter. Rude." And then you see poof, explodes into pixie and dust, and appears right in front of you. "We need to fix this." Boop! And then boops you on the snout, and suddenly you're no longer a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You are now a gelatinous cube. As you're just, you feel absolutely weird as you don't have a sense of a body. You can't really even see that well, as you feel yourself just wobbling back and forth. Mel, you turn around to see the giant Tyrannosaurus Rex has puffed into pixie dust and is now a gelatinous cube just right behind you.
What's going on?
And then
I'm still
What?
frantically looking around at whatever Lucian might be pointing me at. I'm kind of like holding. Do you know like those dowsing rods that like psychics use? I'm using Lucian as like a duck dowsing rod to kind of point me at what I'm supposed to be looking at.
As
Oh my goodness.
due to y'all's low perception, y'all can't really see the pixie. But Mel, you do hear right beside your ear, you hear a tiny little voice go, "Man, he was being very rude. He got slime all over me. He bit my left arm off. Very, very rude. Like, I swear, Hill would never." And then looks at you, Mel, as you're turning, and you're now face to face with the pixie that's now doesn't have an arm and blood's coming out. And you see he kind of looks at you, and there's a brief, long pause as you're both looking at each other, and he just goes, "Hi."
Can you can you turn my friends back? I'll clean you off of the drool.
What are you talking about? They are much cuter as they are right now.
They are quite adorable. Yes.
Yeah, you're so cute little hamster, aren't you?
But we have a mission, and I don't think we can complete it with them like this right now.
Oh, okay. I understand. Here, let me fix it. And you see, he seems to grab some of his own pixie dust that's trailing off, and then seems to blow it out into the air. And you see the pixie dust seems to go over to the hamster, go over to the gelatinous cube, go over to the duck, and one by one, in a puff of smoke, they are now apes. As they grow and then they fall out, you feel the weight as you instantly let go. And now all three of y'all are apes now.
Oh,
Lovely.
It would be better if they were back to what they were before you started playing with them.
Why? No.
As I said, we have a mission and they need to be normal to help complete it. I don't think me and Otis and Aquara can do it by ourselves.
if I'm hearing that, I might like kind of pitch in like, oh, we certainly can't. We can't. You see, the world is in grave danger, and I'm like frantically looking around still.
Mel, make me a persuasion check. Nope.
14.
Okay. You see the pixie is just nodding its head and going, I see, I hear, y'all. Your feelings are valid. Trust me. I hear y'all. I hear y'all. Grave danger. So what can we give y'all to make y'all better? Ooh, I know. And you see, they snap on their fingers, and for the briefest moment, all of the apes turns into pixie dust, and you see that they begin to take form as they seem to grow in size just a bit. They seem to grow scales, and where there once was Romeo, now seems to be a elongated green scale dragon with a pink rose coming out of the top. With Mace, you're seeing a typical dragon up here with dark purple skin or scales coming out, with wings spreading out. And with Lucian, you're seeing another typical dragon with light, what seems to be aqua sea green scales coming out. As they begin to form, you suddenly hear the pixie goes, you know what? No, I changed my mind. You see they snap on their fingers, and they are back to their normal selves.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
I'm just in the fucking. I was just saying, this is. You fucking piece of shit!
Maybe we shouldn't call the thing that.
Well,
can
he's
turn you back
mid-sentence,
into-
just quacking, screaming, and transforming back. Says, wah, 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 "You fucking piece."
Son of a-
Ah,
Who are you?
Well, hello. Nice to meet y'all. I've been having so much fun here in this plane. Ever since the rift got torn open, I was allowed out. It was so much fun messing with the elves. Oh, y'all are fun too to mess with. There are so many different things to mess with and play with as well. I like playing. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yes. And y'all are such good, such fun players. It's so funny watching y'all squirm around, especially you, Metal Man. You with your little duck form and mechanical deck. You were so cute. I just wanted to. Wink, wink.
Otis, someone kill him.
Lucian, hello. I'm still looking around. The rift. The rift. Uh, It. What do you mean the rift? What?
Oh, you know, the rift in the Elven territory. The one that's permanently staying open that connects this realm with the Fey realm. That's how I was able to cross over. And then all the boring Elandrian elves were crossing over left and right. And it's been so boring playing with them because they're just not the same. You feel me? They just don't have the same as you mortals do. It's so much more fun playing with y'all. There was a group of Eladrian elves though that came out. They were very, very angry with some people out there, and here in the mortal realm, claiming that they killed their daughter or something, and I don't know. It's some boring nonsense. I'm sure.
Zelaria.
Hmm?
Zelaria? Could that be who they're talking about? And Sir Helion, Master Sir Helion, is have you heard of word of him?
You know of Hill? Ah, why didn't you say so? Me and Hill go way back. Wow, I didn't expect anybody out here to know who Hill really was. Wow, okay. Wow, it's nice to meet y'all.
Right. Have you seen Hill lately?
Sadly, no. I saw he'd been mainly cooped up in his castle back in the Fey realm for a while. But last time I checked, recently he crossed over through the rift. So I think he's somewhere around here.
Oh, oh, lovely. I so love hearing that.
I can bring him here if you want. It's just a simple snap of my fingers.
I'm so pale right now. Um, I think maybe not. Not right now. You know that he might. Do you know he might be in danger?
Nope.
Have you not heard that he's a man possessed?
Oh, I thought he stopped taking drugs like 2 centuries ago.
This is worse than the drugs, I believe. Um,
Worse than the nicotines and the nickies? Oh no. Ooh, that's tough. Don't worry. I'll make sure he goes into rehab again. He needs a good support system.
I that he does, and might I have? Well, I I'm. You know, if you do support him having a little rehabilitation session, maybe you shouldn't go alone. And do you have friends that you can take with you? Um, to talk with Mr. Halion, sir.
Of course.
Um, just be careful if you do see him, you know, um, with all that's going on. You know, drugs make people do strange things.
Yeah, it was weird. This one time, I took some drugs. I took some of that Nikki that Hill used to take all the time. And next thing I know, I'm in a land of marshmallows. Those are good times.
That does sound lovely.
Marshmallows, hot cocoa, turn on the TV. It was nice.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to sit down. I'm just gonna plop down. Um, uh, do you, might I have your name if that's allowed? If that's okay?
You can have my name after you give me yours.
Um, certainly.
Lucian, I need you to roll me. Mm, roll me a history check.
Well,
Okay, noted. Continue, Otis.
My name is very important to me, and I really think uh, I'm certain it's Obadiah. Um,
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, certain Obadiah.
hey, and who might I be talking to myself?
Pixie number 3.
Oh, I love that. Um, Pixie number three. You mentioned that you could summon Sir Helion, Master Sir, at any whim.
If he allows.
In the future, would there be a way that I could contact you if I did want to meet with him myself?
If you want to meet with Hill, I'm sure we can arrange on something. And then
Because
he
he is.
looks over at you, Melusine, and goes, "You're tall. You have purple wings. They're beautiful. What's your name?"
People call me Mel. Your wings are pretty too.
Oh, aren't they just? You see, he kind of just twirls around, and bits of pixie dust comes off, and just smiles and goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Mel. I've seen some of your kind around here, and lots of them are very, very." You see, he very blatantly looks you up and down, and locks eyes with you. They look more. What's the word? Charming? I think that's the word. I don't know. They look different from you.
How close to here?
You see, he kind of holds up his hands up to his face and in L position, and you just see he goes that way, and he points down the road that y'all heading towards.
Uh, Mel is gonna get hellaciously uncomfortable.
Oh, you're getting uncomfortable. Maybe you don't like this form. Would you like to be something else?
No, I just don't really get along with others. Um, like me, lifestyle choices.
Yeah, I hear you. It can be very, very annoying with different people of your own kind that don't get you. I understand. It's a sad story for all of us that are considered weird or normal. I understand, Mel. You see the figure flies up to your head and pats you simply on the head and goes, "It'll be okay. We're all gonna have fun, and it's gonna be a good time." And before you say anything else, you see he suddenly flies over to you, Romeo, and goes, "What is your name?"
It's Romeo.
"Nice to meet you, Romeo. It is a good name. I think I heard that name before. Were you in a play? Maybe a circus? Maybe with somebody called Jet, Mr. Juliet? I don't know. One of those names. Were you in a circus? Maybe that's where I know you.
Yes, actually, as a matter of fact, I was.
Oh, lucky guess. Small world. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Romeo. Tell me, how did you like being a hamster? You were just so cute and adorable.
You know, it was lovely for the brief time that I was a hamster, but I'm very glad to be back to myself.
Oh, you're no fun. But understandable. And then you suddenly see he stops and you see he sniffs in the air and just, what is that smell? And you see he turns around and drifts over to you, Lucien, and begins to spiral around you, Lucien. And just, you can hear him sniffing you and just going, Metal Man, you have something interesting on you. Can I have it?
I don't know what you're talking about, but you can have nothing on me.
Oh, why? It just seems to be burning a hole in your pocket.
Maybe because to request something of somebody, you start by not affixing yourself to their property, and then when they try to remove you from said property because you are impeding their progress, you then turn them into various animals. You know, it's not a good foot to start off on.
Yeah, who would do something like that?
Right.
So can I have the item?
No.
Oh. Why not?
Well, we need it. Does he looks fucked up, right?
Yeah, his arm is still missing.
But like, he's a little too chipper. That's what worries me.
Make an insight check.
Yeah, I will gladly do that.
All this time he faked his arm getting ripped off.
Oh my god, if I roll another fucking 2,
God.
I'm going to scream.
A lot of y'all are rolling very low this time.
I keep rolling 2.
I keep rolling 1.
It's hard for you to tell. He seems chipper and just seems totally normal, even with the arm missing and blood just squirting out every now and then.
You should probably worry about the missing arm.
Oh, yeah.
Bleed to death.
Nah. And then looks at over at Mason and going, yeah, the big T-Rex over there bit my arm off. It was rude, if I do say so myself. Very rude. Bad, Mr. Knight. Bad.
I mean, you turned him into it.
Yeah, but he didn't have to bite me because of it. That's just poor hosting.
You can't turn someone into a carnivorous animal and then expect them not to go after food. I mean, seems...
I mean, I turned you into a duck and you didn't go on a rampage.
Well, I don't know the last time you saw a duck go on a carnivorous rampage other than chase around kids and whack at them.
You haven't been to the Feywild then.
Yeah, those aren't ducks. Those are Fey. They're different things.
Now, I call them ducks.
Right. Lucian's seething. He's so fucking angry. But he's trying so hard to keep a lid on it. Like,
So can I have the item now?
No! You
Aw.
can't have it.
Fooey.
I can give you something else, but you can't have that.
What will you give me?
I don't know. Mid. I'll tell you what. I'll give you one of my little special hidden things.
Ooh, I like special hitting things.
And his arm's gonna unfold. Like, it's down there. Special pocket. Look at that.
Ooh, I'm curious enough. And you see he goes down into the folds of your arm.
Okay. As soon as I find it, please hold.
Hmm.
Thought you were gonna squish him. I'll be honest.
No.
Oh,
Roll for damage. And a loud poof! You see a trail of pixie dust just soar through the air. And Lucian, you're not 100% sure, but you swear you hear a wee.
It. Ah, fuck! I pressed the wrong button. Let's leave. Let's go. Come on.
let's go. Yeah, I think it's
Yep.
best.
Let's go. And once I get in the car, I'm gonna disguise myself as something else.
Okay. As everyone hurries.
Just out the little pixie's arm.
Yeah. And then as y'all quickly hop back in and begin moving out, you hear the spider goes, obstacle removed, resuming march.
Pixies are going on the list.
That was.
I can't think of anything else it would be. But it's earned its spot on the list.
I'm just glad that I was able to get him to turn you guys back.
Yeah, thanks for that. If I had turned me anything else, I might have tried to rip them apart, but as a duck, it's very hard to move duck lips.
I got
And
lucky the
wings.
first.
You were a T-Rex. That's... You know
Got
what? That
lucky.
pisses me off more that I got turned into a fucking duck. It's not...
Well, I got turned into a hamster. It's not really any better.
Yeah, but that's like a cute little animal. You know, you've got this prim, proper, cutesy look to you anyways. And then you turn you into a hamster. It fits. Why am I a fucking duck?
That's a good question. I'm curious why I was a T-Rex. Didn't know
Yeah, why
cute.
were you like not normal animals?
Oh no.
You were a dinosaur and then some sort of disgusting cube.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's that. It's cute. Those are nasty. Hmm. What was all this you were talking to him about someone you knew?
Who is this directed towards?
Well, Otis and... I guess just Otis, because Cora's not present, but...
Right.
Caleb?
Otis.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just not responding. Very wide-eyed. Just yeah, fiddling around with things in my pocket. To be honest.
Otis?
Hmm?
Elaborate.
Well, extrapolate on what exactly?
I just asked. Was all this about you talking with that little shit about someone you knew? Mutually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In possession? Drugs?
Mm-hmm. Well, the pixie's interpretation of it was a little bit more looser than what I would have described per se, but um, Helion, Master Sir Helion, is a archfey, um, from the Feywild that one of the former traveling companions I first met up with. They were in a couple, Zelaria, and Eladrin. Anyway, Mr. Helion, sir, was the guardian of the temple that I was at originally, and unintentionally did the thing where the wow, and I'm like moving my hands around and I'm like yeah, in the um
Okay. All right.
um and the god of well um hands are sliding across the neck um possessed him um
So this thing, not only is it what it is, it's possessing an archfey.
mhm, mhm,
What
mhm.
the heck is an archfey?
Uh, you know how the Fae are fantastical, whimsical, dangerous creatures? That, but
Yeah.
multiplied by an exponential amount, depending on what court they're from and domain they call home. But
I,
if they're guardian of a temple that protects some sort of ancient evil, I mean, I would gather he's pretty strong and to be defeated and subsequently possessed.
Oh, it's certain. Well, Sir Helion was the one that delivered the final blow to the god, um, and that was the deciding factor. I don't think that we would have made it out there without Sir Helion's help. Quite strong.
Yeah, now that
And
power belongs to the enemy.
I, um, and
Oh, every fucking waking moment with you lot, is a reminder that despite my years and years of experience, it gets worse. It will always be getting worse. And I don't know shit, apparently. Um, I won't quiet. I'm gonna drive and try not to hit another fucking pixie. And this just goes back to just focusing on operating the spider.
Mhm.
Otis,
I,
I have a question.
mhm.
Um, you said that the before the forgotten god got free. Do you know how we can prevent that from happening this time, or what we need to be careful of?
um, I, I would love to say that I did, Melusine. Though honestly, if this is anything like the last place, there were lots of trials, lots of tribulations, um, and each trial was sort of set up in a way that kind of tested your skills. Um, and I believe that the better you do in the trial, the higher likelihood of you receiving some kind of boon to help you with what might come later down the road. Um, at least in our experience, and I'm kind of looking at Akora, um, from the patterns that I put together, um, so as long as we're all putting our heads together and cooperating and not acting out of line, we should be okay.
Basically, what you're saying, there's no way to actually stop them from breaking the seal.
Oh, I Danny, know it's for certain, and like I mentioned before, I'm certain that there are some sort of guardians at the temple. Uh, I at least I would presume. Um, I hope. And perhaps they could give us more insight once we find them or locate them. Tell them what is happening. And I'm sure that they know.
But we probably should just be really careful with this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what this one can throw at us. Mel is just gonna keep wringing her hands like, fuck.
Mm-hmm. And Melusine, I couldn't help but notice that you were also possibly a bit distressed about what the pixie said might be up the road as well. Are are you okay?
Um, I'm more worried about you guys. Uh, I, I know I haven't said it out loud, and I think Lucian has come to figure it out. But obviously I'm not a tiefling, but I live where all the tieflings are. But I am a succubus, so I'm worried that that there's going to be succubus, and they're going to mess with you guys.
Oh. Oh. Have I heard of a succubus before, Sam?
Uh, roll me roll me an intelligence check.
Would have Mace heard of a succubus?
That was a little harder to say. Because you didn't exactly get the best education growing up.
Oh,
I assume I would have heard of a succubus before, considering they're like infernal. I'd assume I'd at least heard like a fictional story about a succubus.
to Mace,
Yeah.
he thought Male was like a weird subspecies of a tiefling with wings.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So, Mace, you personally, you don't know exactly what a succubus is. The only thing that you can probably chalk it up to is some sort of demon.
Yep.
Romeo, based on your background, I would say you have, and with the 11 for Otis, both of y'all would generally have a better knowledge. Y'all would more or less know what a succubus is and know particularly what they do, but you don't know like exact details like what they're weak against or anything like that. But y'all would generally know overall what a succubus is and what in particular they're known for.
Um. Oh, Danny Fret. No, see, we've got you at our side. I mean, we'll be fine. And Dog here, and Dog, and Akora. Akora's mighty strong himself. I mean, look at those muscles. We'll be okay.
I just know that most succubuses aren't like how I am now. They're gonna play on everything that you the D word, um, because and I don't want to see you guys get controlled.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
the D word.
Yeah, let's not say the D word. You know the god we're going after.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, they prey on that, but it's a little bit more. Some of them prey physically, some prey on your dreams. It kind of depends on what the individual feels, succubi and incubi. But and I obviously don't think anyone's worried. I was the only one worried when I found out, but I kept an eye on her. I don't think we have anything to worry about from Mel. But the rest of them, if you start having
Good.
weird dreams, you better try and wake yourself up because you what they seen. I'll tell you that much.
oh, weird dreams.
Lustful dreams.
Oh, okay. So not like the dream that I had last night.
I don't know what kind of dream you had last night, but I guess not.
It was another scary one.
Great.
About the other thing. Anyway, I, oh,
Mm-hmm.
mm, mm.
When something said to me, I took my headset off for a second. Just
No,
want to be
just a
sure.
lot of existential dread.
Same.
So typical of this group.
Very.
All right.
Mm.
Any other questions or topics, or continue on?
I'm good.
Push forward.
All right. Then, as y'all continue moving forward down the road, it doesn't take long for night to approach, and once again, y'all set up camp. Do, 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 do.
I would have had time to attune to both of the items, right?
Yes.
All right. Yippee.
And then, like, on our way, could I have been working on a way to, like, further cover our cart? I would have, like, made woodcarver's tools or whatever I needed to do to, like, continue working on the canopy of the cart.
Sure. Roll me another weave stool check.
Okay.
All right, solid. So we'll say for the rest of the time you mainly focus on that, and you do manage to make a good solid cover to go in the back of the wagon. All right. Then, without further ado, we need the 3 watches. Who's taking what?
I'm gonna take first watch.
I'll take second.
I can do third.
Lucian, I'm assuming same thing as last night?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then as everyone goes in their individual tents. Well, besides Lucian. Mace, I need you to roll me a perception check. Oh, Lucian, you, 2. Okay. Okay. 2 6s. Interesting.
more.
One more and the game ends. Alright. As y'all are settling in for the night and y'all laying down, Mason, Lucian, y'all are keeping your eyes open, just making sure to spot any thing. Mel, while you are sleeping soundly, and you are just focusing on trying your best to get some sleep. You kind of stir for a moment because you feel something is touching you. And as you stir some more, the touching lingers, like it's still on you. It feels like something is rubbing your arm. And as you kind of just squirm a little bit, you crack your eyes open and you look over and you see laying next to you is a humanoid figure. Dark red skin, large leathery red wings, a single long thin red tail, masculine in appearance, and wearing some tight leather armor that seems to have gaps in on his stomach, on his thighs and calves, and basically everywhere besides the important bits, we should say. And you see that he's just tenderly rubbing your arm. And as you lock eyes, you just see he grins at you and goes, "Well, hello, dear sister. It seems we are going the same direction." And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.